going on, you guys? It's D Curly Fry here for another part of the Honda Civic build series. Today I'm going to be removing these gray interior plastics and replacing them with black ones. Now, the car, when I bought it, it came with these gray ones, but in the door panel where it says the interior color, it says black, so it was from the factory black, and somehow it ended up with gray. Here you can see the difference between the black carpet and the gray panel. And since I'm gonna have to remove the strut bar, I thought I'd give you guys my thoughts on it. The DC Sports CS2 Steel Series strut bar. The rear strut bar out. As you can tell, this is a one-piece design, meaning it's not adjustable. There's a little bit of wiggle room where the bolts bolt in, but that's it for adjustability on this. And a plus about that is that it's all sturdy. There's no joints for it to flex in, so it's really sturdy. It is a little bit heavy, but I mean, it's probably a couple pounds more than a regular strut bar, so it's not that bad. Not that worried about it. No, it's super strong. I'll even stand on it and it won't flex at all. This thing is really strong. It was $100. My girlfriend got it for me for a Christmas present, and it's definitely worth that much. It does what it's supposed to do, really strong, and I'd say go for it if you're looking for a strut. Now, step one's going to be taking out these back seats and the carpet and this plywood, so that then we can get out the interior panel. So I'm going to start by doing that. Now the rear seats are removed. Some serious weight reduction back here. It's filthy. As you can see, we got 19 years worth of who knows what. Rust for days. Just filthy. I'll worry about cleaning that later though. Here's all the stuff we took out. The bottom part of the back seat, and then the backs of the back seats. To get these out, you just have to take off this clip and then push it one way and it'll come right out. And this plywood that goes right here over the spare tire, that's gone too. So now I'm going to move on actually taking out the panels. There's just a couple of bolts all along down it that I have to take out, and then squeeze it behind the seat belt and it should come right out. So now the car is completely stripped in the rear. Took out the panels, the back seats, the carpet, the plywood in the back. And when I bought this car, it didn't have a jack. It didn't have one back here with the spare tire. But I took off the rear panels and I found this right here. So I don't know what the previous owner was thinking, but apparently they wanted to hide a jack behind the interior plastics for some odd reason. So I got the plastics in now, and I'm gonna wait to cut them because I don't have the tool to cut them right now to fit the strut bar. So they look pretty good right now though. Now the next step is going to be putting in the back seats again, and the carpet and the plywood, and then it should be good to go. So here's the finished product. The strut bar is not in because I don't have the tools to cut the plastics, but it looks a lot better. So now to fit the strut bar through this stock plastic, I'm going to have to cut it, and I'm going Haggard garage style with this one. Just bought a saw at Home Depot. I'm just going to chop into it, and we're going to make this DC Sport strut bar fit into it on both sides. So this is how I cut it. I just went in like this and then chopped it down from the top, and this is what I got. It's a little bit rough on the edges, as you can see, but later I'll get a file, try and smooth it out a little. But I mocked it up and this bar will fit. So I'm going to take off the other side now, cut it off, and then take off these bolts, and then I'll be able to put the strut bar in with these black interior. So both sides are cut now. You can tell this side's a little bit different from the other one. There's no bulge right here, like on this one. So this one's a little squared right there. This one's rounded, so time to take off the bolts and try and fit it in. So overall, the Haggard hacksaw method worked pretty well. It cut pretty easily. It's not too far off around the edges. Looks pretty clean. You just have to push these in a little bit to squeeze the bar in. But both sides look pretty good, I think. So this is what the whole car looks like with the black plastics instead of the gray ones now, with the DC Sport bar in. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will be coming with more. Sorry this one didn't have as much performance parts as the other ones, but just doing what I can with the video. So leave a like if you guys enjoyed, obviously, and subscribe if you want to see some more episodes.